Hey y'all, welcome back. We're gonna do a vibe check, but this one's gonna be a little different. I was just taking a nap and somebody's spirit guide came to me and was asking if I could deliver a message to somebody who is married. So this reading is not gonna be for everybody. Not everybody is married. If you find yourself in a marriage and things have been a little weird and you're kind of just confused and cloudy and don't really understand what's going on and just want to check the vibe on your marriage, here we are. Let's do it. All right, y'all, we got Page of Wands reversed, Star at the back of the deck. Words are cynical, low energy, pessimistic, boring, hope, faith, rejuvenation, spirituality. What I think is happening in your guys' marriage, I think has a lot to do with you. And although I think that this is making your partner very bitter, I think it's making them even more cold than maybe they have been, even though I feel like the aggression and the anger and the weirdness is coming from your partner. I do feel like the overall energy of what's going on currently in your marriage does have a lot to do with your energy. There's a lot of people waking up right now, dude. There's a lot of people who weren't spiritual before are waking up to just being more conscious, and that doesn't mean spirituality, it doesn't mean religion, it just means people are finally starting to, because they're so fed up with the fucking world, right? With people being selfish, they're finally taking that energy back, and I think that you're one of those people. And so I think that, at one point in time in this marriage, you guys were very much in love, soulmates, on the same vibration, wanted the same things. I just feel like now you, whoever's watching this, whoever this message is for, you have grown, you have elevated. And that doesn't mean that you are on a higher vibration than your partner. Well, you are on a higher vibration than your partner. It doesn't mean that you are on some sort of pedestal or better than your partner in any sort of way. It just means that you're on different journeys now, and maybe those journeys don't really align anymore. So I think for some people, again, this is a general message, so I'm talking to a lot of people and also one specific person at the same time. I think for some of you, I think that maybe once we get closer to this consciousness and we get closer to self and we realize where we are on that journey and we communicate that with our partner, I think, those journeys might align again. But I gotta be honest with you, for a lot of you guys, I really just see you as a soul healing past traumas, healing desires and need for validation and to prove that people love us, right? I feel like you're becoming more independent and more free as a person, and that's gonna end up with us leaving certain partnerships, certain relationships, jobs, friends, right? It's scary, it's heartbreaking, but I feel like what's going on in your marriage right now, you should at least find comfort in knowing that nobody necessarily did anything wrong. They didn't show me cheating, they didn't show me toxicity. It just feels like somebody in this situation is growing and evolving and caring for themselves more, which is taking away from the marriage a little bit, but in a positive light. And it feels like the other person in the marriage does not see it in a positive light and is becoming more aggressive and cynical towards the relationship. And Spirit just wants me to tell you, y'all, it's okay to move on. You'll be okay. They'll be okay. I'm not telling you to leave your partner. I'm just telling you to take a look around and rethink what happiness looks like to you, and then ask yourself if the certain relationships in your life are giving you that. If we can communicate, if we can heal together and get rid of some of this passive aggressiveness that has been going on, I think the relationship itself can heal. Absolutely. I don't see divorce, I don't see breakup, but I do see somebody growing and evolving and getting bigger and floating. All right, man. There you go. That's what they want me to tell you. That's what they woke me up for.